You may go to school, but you will do that for the approval of God. You will have your child married, but that should only be for the good pleasure of God. But if you're doing all these things in vain, then that is definitely not acceptable. But if you have children, and for instance, if they just make efforts in the way of Islam, if they just try to save the innocent people, if they just earn from their businesses and they just spend in the way of God, then those are acceptable. But if people do not remember God, if they do not target the life in the hereafter, and if they have forgotten about life in heaven, then we are just addressing those people.
Maşallah. Maşallah. Biraz açıkla bu ayeti anladığını.
Dünya hayatındaki insanların birçoğunun dünya hayatını isteyeceklerini ve Allah rızası için yapmayacaklarını söylüyor Allah burada.
Doğru.
Dünyayı isteyene dünyayı veririm diyor.
We learned that the ones in this world, most of them will be asking for a worldly life. They will not be living for the good pleasure of God. And God will be just giving a life in this world for the ones who only ask for it. But the Muslims, they will be asking for the life in the hereafter. And they will be given the blessings in this world and also in the hereafter. Surely, I'm between hope and fear. For instance, when I attended the academy, I just wanted to communicate religion there. And then when I just was transferred to Istanbul University, Faculty of Philosophy, I again wanted to teach religion. I wanted to communicate religion. For instance, there is beauty in this decoration, but I want to gain the approval of God. I'm just wearing nice clothing. I'm having a tasty clothing, a style. That is why I want to communicate religion, because Muslims should appear with high quality. Muslims should appear to be strong and powerful. And this is how the Prophet Solomon, the Prophet Sulaiman practiced while he was just communicating religion. This is a method, a practice carried out by the Prophet.
Yani orada kasıt muhalefet, zıtlık olsun.
And also God is teaching that sincere Muslims, they will be given a good life. And they will be rewarded with their best actions in the hereafter. This is how we learn in the Quran. MashaAllah. For instance, a bigot, a fanatic, if they were to have this kind of a house, they would never allow anyone into the house. For instance, I have a house, but I have Muslims entering into my house, and we communicate religion day and night. And this house does not belong to me, but this is a house that I only use for communicating religion. But no one could ever enter into the house of a bigot, a fanatic. He would never allow his wealth, his possessions to be used, because they wouldn't ever allow their earnings, their wealth, their possessions to be used by others. They have all kinds of security personnel at their gates, and they don't allow anyone to share what they already have. They don't want Muslims to enter into their premises. They don't allow that.